Hey everybody! So today we're talking about aperture. Aperture is the opening in your lens that's letting the light in and onto your camera sensor. And you can manipulate that. You can tell it how open or closed you want it to be. I'm not doing sign language. This is just I can't help it, talk with my hands. Okay, so if you have a lower number aperture and you're gonna be letting more light in. If you have a higher number aperture and you're gonna be letting less light in. Now, all of that's very important because you're gonna have to manipulate your other settings to adjust for that. But for right now, a lower number aperture, which is letting more light in, wider opening, is going to give you a more blurred background and also foreground, by the way. So how do I know what aperture to use? How do I know whether I need that f-stop number to be lower or higher? It depends on what you're photographing. If you are photographing a large group of people or a landscape scene, you are gonna probably want that aperture up, that f-stop up to a higher number. You're gonna want that aperture more narrow because you want a bigger depth of field. You want more of your image to be crisp and in focus. So if you want your subject to be drawn out from the background, you want your f-stop to be as low as possible. And by the way, f-stop is just the measurement of the aperture. F-stop and aperture, same thing. So you want that number to be low if you are focusing on one subject and you want everything else to kind of just be insignificant. That's called bokeh, by the way. That creamy blurred background that everybody wants in their portraits, that is bokeh, and that is gonna be achieved through a lower aperture. I'm gonna show you an example. Okay, so you can see by those pictures that she didn't move, I didn't move. All I did was change that aperture. Once I lower that aperture number, I'm letting all that light in. I've got to also increase my shutter speed and decrease my ISO, or my camera sensitivity to the light. So they all play on each other. But like I said, today I just wanted to talk about aperture, and next week we're gonna get into shutter speed. In the meantime, let me know if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer them. So I hope this helps. Have a great day.